It's February, and Year 5 pupils Oliver and Anu are meeting Catherine at her home on their way to school. They have a special task to do today.
Good morning.
Morning. Well, we have a project to find out something about our school. And it's got to be something that our parents would like to know more about.
So what would you like to know more about our school?
Wow. I don't know. What would you like to know more about the school?
Well, funny you should say that, but we did have a recent newsletter come in from the school about the new school website and the MLE, and that's something we'd like to know more about.
That'd be cool.
OK,
that'd be great.
Bye.
As Catherine, Anu and Oliver return to school to research the website and the MLE, Year 6 pupils Luke, Lucy and Tolu are visiting the old Aloft Primary School site where the new school is being built. They're there to research an article for their blog, one of the key parts of the school website.
We're here to take pictures of the building site for the new school.
we're going to put them on the blog and write about it.
So everyone back at Elm Park Primary can see what's going on around here. What's going on at the minute?
At the moment, as you can see, we've cast all the new foundations for the new building, and then you can see all the little concrete stub columns. They're the new columns that will carry on throughout the building.
How long till the building will be up?
It's a 57-week project, and we're currently in week 13, and we're scheduling for completion in December.
I think the most exciting aspect of enhancing the learning and teaching within the school with this new build is that we've been able to look at the way that we currently teach, which because of our traditional school builds mean we're very much in classroom bases. And with the new build we've deliberately planned large learning spaces, small learning spaces, so that we don't necessarily have to teach in whole class situations anymore.
Back in school, the pupils of Class 6M are creating their blog.
So, who can remember some of the rules that we need to remember when looking or using our blog?
The rules for the blog are so that people don't swear and don't give out any email addresses and phone numbers.
This is what our blog currently looks like, doesn't it?
We've been looking at our school blog and we've updated every couple of weeks to show the parents and anyone else that wants to look on the blog exactly what the children have been doing. At the moment we're looking at photographs from the Aloft site that they're building the new school, and 3 children are going to edit those and then put those on to show the progression from the old school to the new school. The blog's got a homepage which shows the children exactly what's been happening, and parents as well. Every class has got their own page dedicated to them, which children then update regularly. They enjoy the fact that not only can they showcase what they've done in class, they can also discuss with other people that haven't seen the work in school.
Maybe we could say what actually is in the photo, like there's a digger in the photo.
So what's in the photo?
At the minute we're planning actually what we're going to put on the blog and how we're going to write it up and what pictures we're going to choose.
So should we just write how far the build's in?
Yeah.
This year, with all the new technology, the blog's really come into its own. How it works within the school is if the child's done a nice piece of work, they will put it onto the server or they will email me the piece of work, and then I physically put it onto the blog. That's just so that it can be moderated.
The Year 5 pupils, meanwhile, are planning their questions about the new school website and the learning platform, or MLE, which they're just beginning to use.
I got a question. When will we be able to use the MLE?
What is an MLE? Because someone might walk and say, oh look, there's an MLE, and someone might say, what is an MLE? Who should we ask our questions to?
The ICT team.
Who are they?
The main ones are Mrs. Fuller, Mr. Weston, Mrs. Sale and Mrs. Woods.
Thank you. Let's go and talk to Mrs. Fuller about the MLE, yeah?
Yeah.
Armed with their questions, they will be able to record the answers using a digital recorder.
Morning. We're here to ask you some questions about the school website and the MLE. What is the website for?
It's for people to find information about our school, and it's the shop front in that people can see what our school's about wherever they are without actually having to come into the building.
Who is the website for?
The website's for parents, so they can get term dates and information, policies about the school, for pupils, for the wider community. Anybody who wants to look in on Elm Park Primary School can do using our website.
Can you explain what the MLE is?
The MLE is our managed learning environment, and staff are using it to communicate with each other at the moment. So staff can email each other all the time and put important notices on there. We've also got the weekly diary. But what you need to do is go and speak with Mrs. Woods and Mrs. Sale to find out a little bit more about it.
Can we ask you some questions about the MLE?
Yeah, of course you can. Come sit down.
Can you explain what the MLE is?
The MLE is the managed learning environment. They're virtual classrooms in a virtual school.
Can you just list some of the things that we'll be able to do on the MLE?
You'll be able to obviously access the clubs. You'll be able to look at other people's work. You'll be able to print off your homework if you've not got it or you've lost it. Eventually you'll be able to send your own work in.
How will it be developed?
It will be developed through feedback. So if you are on the MLE and there's something on there that you would like to do and you can't do it, if you let us know, we'll do our best to put it on there. And the same with teachers. If they're using it and they find they can't use it effectively, they could let us know and we'll try and adjust it for them.
With the increasing importance of the internet for education and communication, how does the school ensure the children use it safely and responsibly?
We ensure that the children use the internet safely and responsibly by teaching them how to use it safely and responsibly. That involves a set of clear rules for things like using the blog, for sending emails or stickies, so the children are quite clear about what is acceptable and what they should and shouldn't do. Similarly with the MLE now, all the children have their own password and it's password protected, and they know that they're not to give that information to anybody other than family members. So it's very safe.
But do all families have access to the internet and the school website?
85% of our pupils do have internet access at home. But naturally, for those that don't, it's important that we're able to help them so that they don't miss out on the new technology and the fact that they can access the MLE. We've encouraged them to take part in the Home Access Scheme, which a number of parents have very rapidly filled in the forms and hopefully will be successful. Within School for Children we have lunchtime rotas, and different year groups can come and access the computers when they want to, so that they can get onto the internet and look on the MLE. And similarly for parents, after they've dropped their children off, if they want to come in and access our school laptops for 15-20 minutes, then they can do that too.
It's the end of another day, and Catherine, Anu and Oliver return to Catherine's house to present their findings to her parents.
We interviewed Mrs. Fuller and she told us a lot about the MLE.
Okay.
And the website.
And the website.
And the website.
Okay.
And we interviewed Mrs. Sells and Mrs. Woods more about the MLE.
We made this PowerPoint to show you about the MLE. It is a virtual space on the internet that is password protected.
Pupils to share casework, parents to get involved and informed.
And we decided to call the MLE Emily.
It's good. It's good.
In the next episode of The Journey, Vicky reveals her plans for a special event.
We're inviting parents and pupils to our very own awards ceremony to celebrate and showcase all the great technology that the children have been working on in the classrooms. I just hope that we can pull it off.
And this will prove to be her most ambitious day yet.